All right, so we're going to be walking through this awesome estate here with multiple buildings along with the owner to describe a lot of the features because there's a lot going on. So the first thing we're going to do is start with the home. Oh, yeah, come on, Bob. And as we walk through, I'm going to point out details and things that somebody would want to know about.
This house was built in 2003. It's a timber frame post and mortem. Kit that was from out east. Solid oak front door. It's a 4-year.
Nice and open kitchen. I'll get the television, turn that down so we can hear. You've got a lot of wood accents going on. The timber frame. Tell me a little bit about the insulation construction.
There's SIP panels, structurally insulated panels with insulation in there. Plywood on the outside, plywood on the inside. 2x6 walls. In-floor radiant heat. It's got a geothermal system that is currently not working. The heat pump is not working. So we're using the fuel oil for radiant heat, and then in 2023 put in a brand new wood stove and all new piping and everything. There's a rope up there for when you have to go up and clean it.
That looks like that really could heat the house up pretty well, and I see a lot of wood outside.
Yeah, there's probably 3 or 4 years worth of firewood cut and split and stacked and seasoned. It's got the open kind of concept with the cabinets and top of the line appliances.
I see it look like is that a maple?
Yeah, it's a veneer cabinet.
Okay.
Custom made. Everything's pretty much custom made. All the doors.
Let's walk through the kitchen here. One of the things I noted was the really solid, sturdy concrete countertops.
Yeah, stained, and it's got little specks of stuff in there.
Oh, there's other types of stone and stuff in there. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's continue and we'll check out the rest of the house. You want to go? Well, we'll finish on this floor and then we'll go up.
First floor bathroom. It's got a jacuzzi jetted tub.
Okay.
There's a ventilation system here. Controls the fan in the wintertime and stuff for your humidity. And then your thermostat.
Yeah, I saw that scupper inside the bathroom there. That's part of the ventilation.
Air scrubber system, yeah. First floor master, I guess you could call it, bedroom.
Boy, and just all the timber frame and the natural wood and
even the bottom of the ceiling, if you look at that, is veneered.
Oh yeah, it sure is.
You never see that kind of detail. And then these steps are purple heartwood imported from, I think, South America. It's very beautiful color, and I just redid those. So.
Oh wow, and the rail system as well is just so unique.
Kind of a Swedish influence there.
And even kind of almost reminds me of a marine influence with the rope as it goes up. We're just off the back deck here too, so let's since we're out this way, check this out. Here, I'll get the lock. There we go.
Brand new deck this year.
Looks like you have some cameras wired in up there as well.
Yeah, there's it's not hooked to anything, but they are in place for a security system.
So across the driveway here, that's also part of the property. At one time, my understanding was there were horses that were fenced and kept over there as well.
Yeah, they'd pastured horses in here. It was
What is that outbuilding right there, Bob?
it's a garden shed or whatever you want it for storage. It's a garden area up there with
Okay. We got kind of a raised garden bed out there.
Yeah, it's got a big double door that you can drive ATV or snowmobile in. I kept my snowmobile in there.
Okay.
Got drain tile down along the road to help with the water situation in the summertime or springtime, snow melt, and
there's
a loading dock there for
back your
pickup
back
truck,
your truck up.
load.
Yep.
Smoker down there for fish.
Oh, that's what that is down there.
It's a
Okay.
smoker, that
all
little
right.
shed.
Yeah, that's the season right now. Okay. Well, let's go back inside the house. We'll go upstairs and then we'll check out the lower level.
Yeah, there's a loft up there, mainly for kids to sleep. Sleep a few kids up there. This is the master bedroom here. You can see Denali from this side over here when it's sunny out anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Open closet system again. Full bathroom.
Double sinks.
And it's got this, again, concrete with the
Oh, yeah. So you got
details in there.
an inlay, and that looks
Yes.
like, I don't know, some type of quartz or something in there. That's really nice.
There's the barn plan, and then the house plan is there.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go down and we'll check out the lower level with the mechanical. That's your door here. Well, even the way these stairs are made are just
Yeah, there's no
detail.
nails or screws basically in the whole house other than in the SIP panels for the drywall. Everything's post and mortar with the tendons in there and dowels and everything. So there's hardly any nails or screws anywhere in the house, and it's just very, very tight. And I'm right in the process of redoing these steps.
Okay.
And the doors, I'm getting them all finished. That'll be done.
So you got a slop sink down here.
Yeah, there's no drain on that though, so.
Oh, there's not a drain.
No.
Okay. All right. So we've got
And
your
that's your,
zones one,
yeah.
2, 3, 4 for your in floor,
Yeah.
and then laundry area. This is part of your ventilation system here for the HRV.
Yeah. That's the heat pump that
Oh, okay.
operational.
For the geothermal system.
Yeah, but the system, it's all set up to run both buildings off of it, so.
So when you say both buildings, we're talking
This
about
one
and the barn.
yes.
Okay.
Washer, dryer go with it. Freezer goes with it.
So including some appliances, and I suppose for the right price, there's some other personal property that.
Yeah, it could be the generator will go with the house too, so I think that's an 8,000 watt. So it'll run the whole house, and when the power goes out, I've only used it one time, but
And you have a transfer switch for the
yeah,
generator?
it's all set up, yeah.
Okay.
I gotta haul it outside, start it, hook it up, turn it on, and back in business.
All right. Well, why don't we go out and we'll check the barn out next.
Okay.
So I know the size of this barn is pretty massive. We've got about 2,000 feet on the first level, and there's, what, another 1,800 feet or so
yeah,
up above?
1,800 with the knee walls upstairs, so it's a 40 by 50.
40 by 50, okay.
With 2 garage door and 1 entry door. We ran water into it last year, and the septic line comes out to about here and stops. It needs to be turned and ran over there and the field put in.
Okay.
If you want
So
to turn it into a residence.
The field would go right back there then?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And then
so
the
the pipe is out here a ways, and you just have to extend the pipe and put in your drain field and everything.
Okay.
But there is water in.
Well, and the uses for this really are just what you could imagine. It could be a shop, it could be a barn. It's set up for residential upstairs as well. This could be a venue situation with what's going on in the dry cabin and this barn space. But tell me a little bit more about how this barn was constructed and some of the details.
Yeah, it's a kit again, a post-mortem timber frame barn from out east, 40 by 50 on the main floor here. Huge timbers. It's on like 8 inches of concrete, solid floor.
8 inches. Okay.
Set up for a workshop and horses. We do have roughed-in plumbing and everything.
Oh, in-floor heat again.
Yeah, in-floor heat again, set up for that geothermal system if it was working.
Okay.
The wiring still needs to be completed. It's temporary right now with the string lights and such. But everything wire is ran. There's channels through the SIPs if you needed to add extra. There's plenty of outlets outside and lights and everything.
Okay.
We got an attack room there.
Right here's the tack room, Bob?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can turn the lights on here. And then this is the horse stall over here.
I see all this insulation here. Was this for the detached 2-car?
Yes, that and the wood shop ceiling.
Okay. So we're going to be...
That won't be done yet before
Yeah, for anyone that has horses, this is an amazing setup. And I noticed the concrete is textured here for
the horses. So they don't slip. And then there's your gutter system here for draining out, I guess, the manure or whatever.
All right, we'll check this space out. I think that area up above is a cupola. Probably getting that wrong, but gosh, with the right stairway, this could be easily turned into living space. That's what it was intended for. And I believe the plumbing and everything was also set up here. I'll just confirm that. All this timber frame, amazing work.
There too.
Oh, okay. One of the things I missed on the way down here was the outlet. You've got an exterior
Dedicated outlet. You could hook an RV up to it or whatever.
Okay.
Or extend it from there up to the terrace. The terrace has the wiring roughed in, but it's not connected. So if you wanted power out here, you could just extend that up here. And you would have power out here. Make a nice little outdoor cooking area. entertaining area. It's wired for lights and everything, so I can see wires hanging there. A couple of hammocks, wood fireplace.
Well, that's really cool. So again, some of the detail inside the concrete. You've got these snails.
Could use to be polished too. I think this would come back really nice with the.
Oh yeah, with
polishing,
with the chips and stuff that are in there. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Bring the color back out.
Okay, well, let's go take a
campfire pit.
Yep. We're gonna head over to the workshop.
Yeah, I call it a wood shop. That's where he's done a lot of his woodwork for the house. They made all the cabinets and doors and stairs and all that kind of stuff. So this is the outdoor chicken run and an outdoor chicken coop with an indoor heated chicken coop. So the chickens will lay eggs all winter long.
Okay. Indoor heated chicken coop.
Yeah, these three walls here I just built, and it's got a all new roof on this side, another roof on that side with the rafters and sheeting and all new shingles.
So you were talking about the insulation then? Was that?
Yeah, it goes in the ceiling here.
Okay.
And then the rest of it goes in the garage ceiling and walls.
Okay.
And then there'll be plywood. We'll put plywood up here.
Is that access to the
for the eggs?
For the eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's an outside clean out for the waste and stuff. There's 220 out here, 110.
Does it have a separate panel then out here?
No.
Okay.
But both panels are on that cabin there. One on the left is for the barn, and one on the right is for the house.
Okay.
Everything's broken out. That door is a full 4x8, so you can get full sheets of plywood or whatever in through that door.
Okay.
And we still got a few touching up here. Put the gutters up and do some caulking and finish the fascia here. This is a nice area back here. There's always a breeze through here.
Let's pop over the hill since we're here. For somebody that would be interested in using this space for horses or animals.
Yeah, there's a nice pasture. It could be, or I think it was a pasture. I just planted grass in there, but I'm sure you could bring some dirt in, put clover in there, and have a nice pasture.
Yeah.
It was fenced. There's a lot of fencing material around here still.
Okay. Well,
that's a separate road there, separate driveway too. There's two driveways, so that one comes in to the barn, separate from the other road. Another.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, if it was a venue, this could be parking and everything to the barn.
Tons of parking. That's the back corner of the property back there.
And the property is just under 7.5 acres altogether.
Yeah. Two separate tax parcels. They were originally one, and then I think they got divorced and split the property up, and then I've reassembled it back together. It just made sense. We put in these two hydrants, brand new, when we ran the water line in. There's a 10-foot easement from the power panel on the cabin right through here to the barn in case the property was ever split off again. It could be separate. So the water line is within that easement, so that would be a shared well agreement if you were to split off the property.
Okay. So how does this hydrant work?
Just pull the handle up.
Just pull a handle up. Okay.
You got water.
Very nice.
So that's for irrigating or whatever, the yard, or we got one here and then one right over by the cabin.
Does this need to be blown out at all, or is it deep enough?
No, don't need to.
Okay.
You can, but there hasn't been a need to. I mean, I haven't, so I haven't had no problem.
Okay.
And since it's not hooked up to anything and there wasn't heat in that barn last winter, I did put some heat tape on that line just to make sure, but that has never gotten below 32 in there without heat. And it's got a toil heat system that's got to be hooked back up. And then it's, you got that toil system in there. Here's your well head under there.
Underneath the barrel?
The barrel.
Okay.
Yep, and there's your hydrant and turn off. Your power comes in here underground and telephone to these. This is an easement back here, section line easement. And
okay.
This is the dry cabin. We're going to finish the grouting and get the electrical all completed. It's hooked up and everything, just needs some outlet covers and stuff.
All right.
Nice little studio or whatever you want to use it for, office or...
Guests?
Yeah, registration for your guests or whatever. 2-car detached garage was built in 2023 with the in-floor radiant heat. Also, it's not hooked up. We're in the process of wiring and insulating this, so the walls will be insulated in the ceiling. And then we're just going to leave it. We're not going to put anything on the walls. So
Okay, no sheetrock, just insulation.
yeah.
Okay.
Somebody might. I was going to put plywood, but somebody might want drywall. So.
Yeah. And then you got a
Floor drain that goes nowhere, so you just have to hand empty that out
okay.
instead of having a problem with it not being connected to anything. Entrance door.
Well, let's do a quick walk, maybe around the driveway here to the front side where.
Here we got a fuel shed that holds the fuel oil for the heating system, gasoline, LP for the stove. Carport and shelter logic.
And there's concrete underneath the carport here as well.
Yeah. There's your septics right here.
So going in circles here. So the tank is right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Got it. All right. Well, I think we did a pretty thorough tour. So if there's any other questions or anything that somebody has, we'll make sure that we get those questions answered and get back to you. But this is very an extensive property with a lot of detail and a lot going on. Well, thank you for watching.